take these countries, we're going to take these countries to prevent a World War III. I really believe that. The Chinese men and the American white men, they're working together. Just like they're doing with the Harvard lawsuit and the Carolina lawsuit, they're working together.
Gotcha. So I'm saying, how do you think we as blacks get it back to the Black Wall Street days and those type of times?
Well, you change nothing for African people until you change the consciousness of African people. Our biggest issue is our psychology. We are multicultural to a fault. We have been brainwashed by black religion into believing putting your race first is a sin against God. We're the only people whose religion is totally separate from their political struggle. The European Jew can go into a synagogue and pray to his white God. And when he's done praying to his white God in the synagogue, he can sit around and talk about how to get the rest of your money right there in the synagogue. When the Arab is done making salat on Friday, he can stay in the masjid and talk about how to open up a few more 7-Elevens in your neighborhood. Do you understand? There's no separation between worship of God and political economic empowerment. But when you come to the black community, go to one of these churches in Miami and say you want to have a conversation on Sunday about how to bring back the black dollar, how to make the Democratic Party accountable to black people, how to make the police accountable to the black community. You know what they're going to tell you? We don't allow political conversation here. This is the Lord's house. You come here to pray. You want to talk that black stuff? Go down the street. They don't do that in the Jewish synagogue. They don't do that in the Arab masjid. The Chinese are Christian too, some of them. But guess what? In the Chinese church, they handle all business pertinent to the Chinese people right there. We are split. How can I serve a God that doesn't allow me to organize for black power in the name of that God? And so religion has hypnotized us into a multiculturalism that is going to put black people in a state of perpetual genocide if we don't do something soon. Being ashamed to be black, hating being black, not wanting to be black. What do you see going on right now? This whole identity crisis we got in the black consciousness community. Negroes hate being black so much, they wake up one day, I'm a Native American. Right? I'm a Cherokee. I'm a Choctaw. I'm a Seminole. But nobody told them the Cherokees owned African slaves. Nobody told them the Choctaws owned African slaves. Nobody told them the Seminoles owned African slaves. So if your mother got Cherokee in her family, how do we know your mother wasn't a slave of a Cherokee? And the 5 major Native American tribes fought with the Confederacy against the freedom of black people. They fought to maintain slavery, and we running around bragging, talking about I got Native American. So red blood is better than white blood? Slave blood is slave blood. I don't give a damn if it's a red slave master, a yellow slave master, or a brown slave master. The point that I'm making is this. If we want black people to get on board with a truly global Pan-African liberation struggle, we have to give them something to be proud of. The most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey said we have to sell black people back to themselves. We have to make them proud to be black, and that begins with economics and education. Until we can hire black men, until we can hire black women, until we can provide an economic opportunity for members of our community, they'll never be loyal to us. And that's why we